Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Humpty.
Day one, I immediately halted the hiring of any new IRS agents. You know, they hired or tried to hire 88,000 new workers to go after you, and we're in the process of developing a plan to either terminate all of them or maybe we'll move them to the border. I think we're going to move them to the border. Well, they're allowed to carry guns. You know, they're so strong on guns. But these people are allowed to carry guns, so we'll probably move them to the border.
All right, yeah, so wanted to talk about what happened in California. Trump goes to California, and everything is moving. He's got people where they can fix their land. Put, that stupid Karen Bass piece of trash was going to make people wait like months for everything to be quote unquote safe. And people wanted to get back, start fixing their place, and didn't want people looting what was left, and they want to be on their land so nobody tries to land grab it. But I ran across this article real quick. So Texas, the DPS people, the double penetration service to the illegals, penetrating them doubly, but sending them back. But Texas DPS arrest a smuggler transported 5 illegal aliens, and the video is epic, man. It reminded me of a movie I watched, Cheech and Chong, and Cheech goes, "Hey man, I need a job, man. I'm out of work," and he's like, "Okay, cool. Just go ahead and get these people that aren't legal here to kind of blend in, man." And this is pretty wild, but anyways, yeah, they all got a work vest, just trying to blend in. It's funny.
What's happening?
Tiene 4 años trabajando y no sabe cómo se llama.
Solo por la letra me dijo.
¿Cómo se llama? Si te pregunto, ¿dónde trabajas?
Es la... ¿Cómo se llama esta compañía, hombre?
Mira, ahorita vas a ponerlo abajo de arresto. ¿Qué hace? Pon las manos atrás.
He's in deep trouble. It's like they call a bunch of them. It was wild, dude. But yeah. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the president working right here. We'd never, for 4 years, we forgot what it was like to have a working president. Somebody who actually steps up, organizes things, and makes it happen. And Trump's a builder. He's put a lot of he's built buildings in New York and not had to be actually involved in the physical mafia. This I know because they investigated it more than anybody in the whole wide world, and somehow or other is out squeaky clean. So he goes to California, and he calls out Karen Bass to her face and her officials. And I'm gonna show you a video where Karen Bass tries to combat Trump, and I don't know whose team is what. But they grabbed the microphone and just said, "Look, no more, Karen Bass. Just shut up." They took her microphone. This is epic, and I need to be over here so that we can actually witness that happen because it's happens on this side of the screen. The guy over here takes her. But let's dig into some of this content here with Trump, absolutely politically and wordly destroying Karen Bass. It's absolutely we need this is the Trump energy we've been wanting for years.
Percentage, I would assume, Brad, like that. What are they going to do? Go ahead.
Mr. President, without your help, they're only going to get $43,000 from the federal government, even if they have a half $1 million
you did something,
loss.
Brad, where every insurance company in the country left California. That's why you have no insurance, because you made it so impossible. People that think like you made it so impossible.
He's about to get people like me. What is that supposed to mean? He's going to tell him. He said, people like you are the reason why. He got Karen. She's a stupid, crap-eating grin face on Karen over here. She just sits there and just smiles. She's like, she doesn't have a clue. I don't know if she's got a permanent shroom smile from where she did something that's just is she having a flashback or something? But anyways.
At me,
every
Mr.
insurance
President,
company.
I don't know what
I'll tell you this
about my thinking.
I've never seen a state where almost nobody has insurance. And I said, what happened? And they said 6 months ago they all left. And 2 years ago, they had different, quadrants, but they left. And you have very little insurance here. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
We had a lot of insurance companies pull out, but I have
And
no
the
idea.
insurance companies actually have been warning you. Now, I'm not a big fan of insurance companies, okay? They have their big drawbacks too. But the insurance company, I read the papers very well. And, they've been warning California for a long time. They've also been saying, we want water. You don't have water. You're supposed to get fire insurance. And the insurance company goes, you don't have any water in your fire hydrants.
Just wait till Trump finds out that 60% of the water is owned by some leftist organization, this family who bought the water rights in California. That's where it's going to be. I wonder how that's going to play out. But they go back and forth about permitting processes. And Karen Bass, is going to pretend like she's been on board the whole time to allow people to go home and start rebuilding their stuff. But she's put a hold on people going back to their properties. And she's like, well, it's not safe, and we're monitoring hot spots and stuff. And no, what you're doing is allowing people to go in there and loot. The only people that are in there right now are nobody that owns their land. It's a bunch of people who come sliding up in there in primer gray Honda Civics, and they're looting everything. Recently, too, by the way, there was a military base that was broken into, and a bunch of military equipment was stolen. Some Humvees that had bulletproof, they were set up for when they were bulletproof, and they got some equipment that are used to hold massive firearms on these things, and they said no uniforms got stolen, but there were some people that were actually caught wearing uniforms like fire department people that were looting homes. They thought there was a fire department guy. It says, hey, man, you need any assistance? And he thought it was one of his people. And come to find out it was somebody looting people's homes. And they want to hurry up and get back. Karen Bass is going to try. She's on the hot seat. She's not allowed to hide behind all of her leftist people. But she has to actually speak at this time. And she's trying her best to pretend like, oh, yeah, you're good. But she's not. Trump's there. He's making it happen. Yeah.
Much appreciated. Let me also say that I know you had an opportunity to see the devastation. You've seen the extreme loss, the grief that people are going through here. And we are 100...
The way that she bobs her head reminds me of that one purple-haired chick in our Congress, our Senate. She bobs her head. Their whole body moves. There's something off with these people. But if you watch her body language, the way that she bobs her head... She has this constant Joker smile on her face. She's the most loathed person right now. You couldn't find any more of an unqualified mayor, especially for Los Angeles, which is a very significant area.
100% committed to getting this neighborhood rebuilt again. You mentioned a couple of things in terms of us expediting. So I signed executive directives right away so that we could cut the red tape. We could get people back building as fast as possible. And we're going to continue doing that.
Mayor, the one thing is they are saying they will not be allowed to start for 18 months.
No. That will not be the case.
Okay, I just hope you're right.
You can hold me to it.
4 groups said that.
No.
That would be they should be able to do it. They should be able to start tonight.
That will not be.
So, and Trump is saying that because he heard from several groups of people. 18 months. It was the timeline way off.
The case. First we have to take care to make sure that there's not getting rid of the hazardous waste, cleaning things up so that people can start right away. And just like you said, if somebody their house was destroyed and they're going to rebuild essentially the same, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit higher, they really shouldn't have to go through much of a process. So I want you to know that we are expediting that. We absolutely need your help. We need the federal help.
You got it. I told you. You will have no.
I think it's one of these videos. She's begging for money. She goes, and we need the resources. They want money. They need federal funds. California is absolutely dead broke. They spend all their money and launder it to all the dope heads and homeless people, which is kind of one of the same. But yeah.
No permit problem. There will be zero delay. And as far as I'm concerned, you already have the permits.
And the resources.
Yeah, right there. There it is. Yeah, and the resources. They want that money. Here's Trump. This is a little bit more of this video at the end there, but he hears it from several groups. 18 months, 18 months.
We're trying to get a permit, and the permit's going to take them. Everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
Last night.
And that was last night.
On that. Right.
Mr. President, we're going to be together next week, and
See? And he just looks over at her and he's like, it better not be no damn 18 months, you stupid cunt. Really. Because that was what it was looking like. He just shakes his head. But you heard, she changes her tune once this is all, sort of rolling in. And my favorite video,
We want you to be safe.
find it right quick. And this is my favorite video where she gets her microphone taken from her. Oh, this is wild. Yeah, right here. This is it. Like at the end of this, she starts to berate Trump. And dude, watch this.
I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked,
signed
I mean,
the
you have a very
Declaration.
powerful emergency
She's gonna smart ass and go, I did. Dude man beside her says, Karen Bass, no more disrespecting the president.
power, and you
Yes.
can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can. Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in
It's
front of their
coming.
house. They want to
Here
go
it
to work,
comes.
and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most
a
important
week
thing
is
is
a
for
long
people to
time.
be safe.
You won't interrupt the president
They're
anymore,
safe.
man.
They're
She wants to interrupt Trump like he's nobody. That's the president of the United States. You do not, when he's speaking, you don't interrupt her. Karen Bass starts running that mouth. Here goes the microphone.
If you know what, they're not safe. They're not safe now. They're going to be much safer.
Took the microphone, said no more unqualified speaking, please. And it won't be long. Trump's going to actually, he doesn't give up. He does not back down. This guy tries to gaslight Trump. He says, well, I could do way better than Karen Bass. Watch this Trump's response, especially when it comes to the water thing.
For a week is actually a long time, the way I look at it.
A week is a
watched
long time.
Hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to burn anymore. There's nothing to burn. There's almost nothing.
Yeah, because they keep saying you can't go back to your place because it's not safe. We need to make sure it's safe. Got to have it safe. Got to wear a mask. Got to get a Fauci jab. Can't go on your land. It's not safe. Be safe. 6 feet. 6 feet.
To burn. And they want to go in. The people are all over the place. They're standing, and I say, why aren't you going in? We're trying to get a permit, and the permit's going to take them. Everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
Last night.
And that was last night.
On that.
We can't even see our homes right now. We are blocked from entering our streets.
Right.
We can't even. This is our first time.
They don't want them to watch while their homes are being completely looted out to nothing. They're like, oh, no, don't you dare look while we're stealing all your stuff.
Our house was yesterday.
Mr. President, we're going to be together next week, and during the interim, many of us are involved in, and Tom McClintock, who you know has been an expert on this for years,
That's right.
we are going to be putting conditions on the money that do two things. Require
That
that
dude look like he's got the effing mange. And look at his head. Looks like you need to put some burnt motor oil on that. I swear.
it be done timely and affordable, and then secondly, that we protect those who will come afterwards. As we speak, there are 6,000 acres burning in my district on the Mexican border. There will be more fires until we include in any disaster relief items which will prevent it or at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going
It's called water, you stupid butthole. It's water. You need water. And Trump is going to be like, write this.
to see us proposing both of those.
Trump shakes his head because I was laughed at a long time ago because I was like, we need to get water over here. We need to fix this water situation. They all laughed at him. And now this guy's pretty much saying, we've got fires that are continuing to burn, which there are, and they're going to keep doing this until we actually get, something in there that'll prevent the fires from burning. And Trump's like, Water, dumbass.
Like water.
We're
Things
going to
like
do
water.
that for
You
them.
know,
This water.
the party of common sense. See, we're the party of common sense. You're not, in all fairness.
Oh. That's just epic. We need this kind of president. We need energy like this to just call these fools out that try to gaslight. Of course, he's going to laugh it off because it's true. It's absolutely true. This guy's like, well, we're going to have fires. It's going to burn, but we just need something to keep the fires from burning. And Trump's like, yeah, it's water. Water, dumbass. And, you're smelt it because you dealt it fish that you haven't seen in 10 years. You've been just letting and there's plenty of water. There's more water in that area than most places. And they just let it run out. They don't keep any of it. They don't worry about reserving any of it. And, it's absolutely epic that they do that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient.
Sure.
Yeah, and there was often other people like, well, you can't use salt water to put out fires because it's bad for the land. Because I was like, don't they? In like Los Angeles, like 2 minutes from the beach, and then some eco activist was like, oh man, you can't use salt water. It's bad for the environment. But last but not least, we got what's his name here? This Michael Rapaport guy. Man, I tell you what, Michael
Cadaver
Rapaport,
Joe Biden, smoking Joe Biden.
He's gonna call out with all the when the woke celebrities start to actually awaken. Boy, you're in a lot of trouble. When you give preemptive pardons, it's a lot of people ask a lot of questions.
Pardon Dr. Fauci. Why would Cadaver Joe Biden pardon the world's most famous doctor? And there's a lot of famous doctors. There's Dr. J, there's Dr. Pepper, Dr. Scholes, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Strangelove, Dr. Feelgood. Why would you pardon Dr. Fauci? What kind of pardon Dr. Fauci? What the f did Dr. Fauci do to us? When I go into a doctor's office, I don't want anything. When I'm going into my colonoscopy, if I'm laying down about to get my colonoscopy and I'm looking up at the doctor and I see a pardon, a letter of pardon, I'm like, what the fuck did you do? Why you got that letter up there? Stop the procedure. Stop. I'm getting up off the table. You're getting heart surgery and they give you that medicine, that Michael Jackson. The last thing you want to see before you go out to get heart surgery, brain surgery, kidney transplant, or anything is a letter of pardoning from your doctor. What the f did Dr.
He says you're going to get the stuff to give Michael Jackson to put him to sleep that he never woke up from. Let's check into that. But yeah, so yeah, that's Trump annihilating the whole thing over there in California and just showing those people just how stupid they are. And the media hates this because it's hard to gaslight something when it's just, he doesn't even use big words. He doesn't use double speak. He just is like, we just like to just have some water, guys. Just a little bit of water to put some stuff out. Put a little bit, make some tea with some water. Don't put fluoride in it though, because that'll make you stupid. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, and share, guys. We out.